All right, Mopar people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. And I was sitting here about to stab this converter, and I thought to myself, everybody's car is a little bit different. There's kind of you could get close on combinations maybe, but your car's going to leave differently than everybody else's. You might have the cars look exactly the same, identical. That doesn't mean they're going to perform the same. You could have two engines identical, built by the same dude. That doesn't mean they're going to perform the same. So they're going to have different needs. Can I stab this converter while I'm talking? Let me try it and see what happens. So I've got my new converter, but it's my old converter that I sent back to get reflashed. And basically what happened, we just kind of changed some internals on it. I've talked to him, Mike, about it, Mike Ivan. My converter needed something a little bit different than it had previously. He changed those things. I think it's good to go. So I'm gonna get it stabbed up here and kind of continue on with what I was saying. 1 minute. Thank you. There we go. So you'll find there are dudes out there that give you race car advice and don't actually own a race car. And you'll find there are dudes out there that do own a race car but don't actually race it. So they're kind of poor advice givers. I promise you, when I turned that camera off and just bumped this, spun it a couple times, it fell right in. I couldn't have planned it better. And I'm not going to pull it out to show you. But back to my point, there's a lot of people out there, YouTubers, Facebookers, whatever, that are giving all kinds of advice, and they're like touting that these accomplishments, you know, but they can't prove anything. They can't, I don't know, they're carb gurus, but they don't tune carbs. They're engine specialists, but they don't build engines. You know, the list goes on and on and on. I think this sort of stuff proves your proficiency. You see what I mean? I mean, I've struggled, it's not just a converter, but I've struggled with all kinds of stuff before. But I learned from that problem, and I banked that experience. So after you bank enough experience from your problems and from, you know, positive experiences too, you become a little bit more privy to what's happening. And you can start to spot the BSers versus the guys who actually know. The accomplished racers, the accomplished builders, they don't brag about it. They just do it. So I guess that was really all I had to say. I don't. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to go ahead and get this transmission put back in. I'm trying to go race on Sunday, and it is, look at my watch here, about 11 o'clock at night, 2 days before. So I've had this in and out a few times. I'm getting pretty good at it, and I have other videos of doing it. So there's no need in me filming this whole process for you. You know what it looks like. I'm not settling with this car. It's not uncommon for a racer to, you know, pull a converter and get it sent off and reflashed 2 or 3 times or more to get it to where it needs to be. I mean, I was having great reaction times last time, but the car wasn't pulling like I wanted it to. So we discussed it, we made the changes, and it's ready to try again. So that's really all you can do is pull it out, change it, try it. But there's, you know, I guess an inexperienced racer would buy a converter out of a catalog, stick it in the car, and say, that's it. This is how my car runs. That's not how it works. Well, that's not how it works for everybody. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, put this transmission in. Hopefully I'll see you at the racetrack.